Making lives better from the ground up is what Roseburg believes in. Located at 1165 Del 10 Highway, Roseburg responsibly manages and uses the world's most renewable resources to manufacture high-quality wood products that will transform lives, economies, and communities today, tomorrow, and for future generations. From their vast timberlands to their facilities and into the hands of their clients, Roseburg's vertically integrated approach ensures they are well positioned to meet the demands of the marketplace today and tomorrow.
Getting ready for some quarterfinal action up here at Glen Rose. We're fixing to kick it to the Coaches Show, presented to you by Roseburg. We're going to hear from Coach Ball and then Coach Keener.
Coach, your thoughts on the Walnut Ridge game?
I feel like Walnut Ridge was that marquee victory we needed over a quality opponent under a quality moment. You know, like we have been a good football team against bad teams and against quality teams. We haven't been very good. And if you watch how we've progressed through the year as men with our kids, I think that's really what the difference was. We had a little adversity in Walnut, and our kids, they decided to stand on business, and they went forward instead of backwards and turning on each other. And then our coaches did a phenomenal job of putting together an excellent plan. Had a couple of guys go brain dead on a few things and a couple of decisions we made that weren't perfect, but the end result right now is to survive and advance. We did that, and we're proud of it.
Coach, give us a couple of things that you saw in the Walnut Ridge game that you go, okay, we're getting it. We're understanding now what we're supposed to do.
Sideline, the atmosphere of those things, celebrating each other, guys being all the way engaged in the game, not backing up. The Dragon standard is going forward. We get hit in the mouth here, we're coming back and we're bringing a couple more behind us. Those are the things that stood out to me. We've all seen it. We were just talking about our games. They're there. If you want to see the progression of our kids, just start watching it. And the glaring difference you'll see is them, their energy, creating their own momentum, and putting their best foot forward. Again, I thought that our coaching staff did a great job sequencing things. We pounded juice last Friday on the ground, and we're going to do that again. Our run game reminds me a lot of where we were when I was here previously and the successful years we've had in times past. And, that's Dragon football. We're going to run the ball. We're going to stop the run a lot better than we did last Friday. And we're going to put all these things together with pride.
What's a couple of things that you're looking at going, okay, we got to work on this a little bit more to get where we need to be?
You know what I'm going to say? Special teams. Our special teams, those kids, they've got to know that's the tip of the spear. Our team is a weapon for each other, and that facet of the weapon is the very tip of that sucker, and it's what pierces the game. It starts off with special teams. Most scores end with it. It's important, and we've had a lapse in it. Coach Smith's placed a premium on it this week, and I've been right there with him to make sure we are going live and executing our jobs and guys understanding how important it is. The turnover battle, we've been winning it, but I want to be more flawless in our execution. We need the ball back. We cannot give it up. We have found a way to give it up every week. It almost cost us last week. And I'm hoping in that we'll find the brand of man we need in ball to get it done Friday.
What's a couple areas you look at and you go, okay, we have really made some progress, especially when you look from the start of the season. This is game number 13. A couple areas that you really are proud to see improved.
Our physicality has improved twofold. There were games where I almost was unfamiliar with what we were doing or who we were, and our approach at the point, from our linemen being getting physical with their hands, wanting to finish tackles or blocks, over to our receivers wanting to block and wanting to run hard and get some yak, or seeing a guy pushing hard like Dom or Brady and the lineman kind of standing and watching. I thought our physicality was at a premium last Friday, and that's again another standard. Seeing some guys have some dirt on their jerseys, some scuffs and scrapes on their helmets, and coming out of there a little sore. That's the key. If they're not wanting to put their body forward, then we won't go forward as a whole, as a collective. And so the most impressive portion about what we did last Friday is we had some togetherness, and we played with fire.
Coach, you got Glen Rose this Friday. Start with their offense and tell us what we can expect.
They'll look a lot like the Miami Dolphins in their motions. They motion as much as any team we've seen. They play physical and fundamental up front. I mean, you're going to see guys getting up to the next level with speed, big kids with speed. Heath Balance, number 22, plays running back. He's their do-it-all guy. He's a special player. If we do not contain him on offense and address him on defense, we will struggle greatly in finding success. Their quarterback runs the offense to perfection, and they are well coached. Coach Keener and them guys are doing a fantastic job with those things. So if we don't play our best defensively and line up and fly the football and get it back, we're going to be in for a long night.
Defensively, what do they do?
They take a multiple approach as far as their structure. There's a lot of 3-4 stuff. They've got a lot of team speed, and they finish the tackles, man. They love getting guys to the ground. They're very chippy. They are going to do the best they can to get in our heads and to try to win the mental battle. Again, Heath Balance, he's all around the football and defense. They put him everywhere they can. They have a fantastic defensive line. And all that good stuff. But we do feel very confident in our ability to run the football against those things, and for us to also match, their poison with ours, and be able to pound juice on them and be able to motion them and shift them around a little bit too. So we'll see who executes better on that facet.
Coach, keys to victory Friday night. What are a couple things that's got to happen the Dragons have got to do to get the win?
We got to win the turnover battle, and we got to win the penalties. We cannot get penalized and put ourselves in drastic momentum-killing drives. We call them drill killers here. We've got to be, we've got to have intent on our purpose of doing stuff. We can't just go in there and mindlessly try to make a play or use our aggression to overflow. Don't let the aggression use you. Use it. Use it as a weapon to solve problems out there. We do that, and we put together that TTAU brand of football, then we'll be playing again next Friday.
Coach, good luck Friday night.
Thank you. Go Dragons.
Coach, talk about your season up to this point.
Oh, man, very blessed, man. Obviously, to be playing on Thanksgiving is always a blessing to any team that's playing this week, man. Get to be, blessing to be able to play it at home. We didn't start the season very well this year, obviously, against two upper-class opponents, and we've been able to rattle them off since then. And again, we're just very blessed with a senior group, man, that's been able to do a lot of things for us for 3 years now. And again, man, we're just happy and blessed to be able to do this tonight.
Coach, talk about some of the things you really like about your team at this point.
Well, just obviously that we have the opportunity to be playing still. We've been able to check those boxes. We talk about checking boxes each and every week, and we've been able to do that up until this point. It's been a great week so far. Thanksgiving week is always a blessing. We've been able to come together and spend it each and every day together, and we had a good polish-up practice yesterday. We're just excited about the opportunity.
Coach, facing Junction City tonight, you've seen them on film. Give us your impressions of them.
Big and fast. That's something, that's one of the reasons we try to schedule our non-conference the way we do with Malvern and Crossett. We know going into our conference play, we're not going to see the size and speed to the caliber that we're going to need to see going into the playoffs. But that's, they remind me a lot of Crossett with their size and their speed. Coach Ball's done a heck of a job getting those guys playing fundamental technical football and flying around.
Coach, what do you need to see out of your team tonight to get the W?
Just execution. All the small things that you start learning and teaching in fall camp and spring ball and so forth. Just hats in the right place, eyes in the right place, and being where we need to be to make football plays.
Coach, thank you.
Thank you. Pleasure. Thank you. Appreciate you, sir.
Thank you. Good luck to you tonight. Hey, appreciate
Making
the
lives
hospitality.
better from the ground up is what Roseburg believes in. Located at 1165 Del 10 Highway, Roseburg responsibly manages and uses the world's most renewable resources to manufacture high-quality wood products that will transform lives, economies, and communities today, tomorrow, and for future generations. From their vast timberlands to their facilities and into the hands of their clients, Roseburg's vertically integrated approach ensures they are well-positioned to meet the demands of the marketplace today and tomorrow. Located at 404 South Main Street in Junction City, Louisiana, McGraw's Barbecue is the best thing smoking. Open Wednesday from noon to 7 p.m., Thursday from 2 p.m. to 9 p.m., Friday from 11 a.m. to 9 p.m., and Saturday from 2 p.m. to 9 p.m. Swing by McGraw's Barbecue and put some South in your mouth. McGraw's, the official barbecue of the Dragon Sports Network. Lanxess reminds you to call 811 a few days prior to digging. You will give the operator information about how to contact you, where you are planning to dig, and what type of work you will be doing. Each affected utility company will then send a locator to mark the locations of the underground utility lines. This typically occurs within 2 to 3 working days. Notify, wait, confirm, respect the lines. A reminder from Lanxess. People and technology creating a safer, cleaner environment. Located at 309 American Oil Road in El Dorado, Clean Harbors solves tough problems through innovation and proven methodology. Everywhere industry meets environment, Clean Harbors is on site, providing premier environmental and industrial services. To find out more about Clean Harbors, go to www.cleanharbors.com. Clean Harbors is the presenter of Game Night on the Dragon Sports Network. Located at 501 North Main Street, stop in at State Line Pharmacy from 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. Monday through Friday. Besides filling all of your prescription needs, you can also enjoy their delicious line of Bluebell ice cream and shop their seasonal boutique. If you're in a hurry, use their convenient drive-thru, and if you don't want to wait in line, come to State Line Pharmacy. State Line Pharmacy, a proud supporter of the Junction City Dragons and the Dragon Sports Network. In 2013, the Dragon Sports Network was created to give Junction City fans an opportunity to follow Dragon football live each and every week. Since then, and for the past several years, the network has expanded to coverage of Dragon basketball and hopes to add coverage of additional Dragon athletic teams in the future. Through the years, the DSN has benefited greatly from many generous sponsors and advertisers. Of those, several have been with the network from its very humble beginnings 10 years ago. The DSN is thankful for all the support it has received from those organizations, businesses, and individuals through the years. One very special individual who has been a wonderful contributor to the DSN from the very start has been Miss Jan Norris Pepper. In 2013, Miss Pepper gave to the network through the Kevin Norris Memorial, which was started in memory of her late brother. A 1978 graduate of Junction City High School, James Kevin Norris played center on the 1977 Junction City football team, which finished as the 7AA East Conference runner-up and a game shy of reaching the state playoffs in an era when fewer teams earned postseason berths. He was a proud FFA member and an employee of the Georgia Pacific Sawmill, where he worked as a welder until his tragic passing in 1991. Ms. Jan, on behalf of the Dragon Sports Network, thank you for your support of Junction City Athletics and for allowing us to bring the action live to our fans from all corners of the natural state. Most importantly, thank you for allowing us to play a small role in keeping alive the memory of your beloved brother. We love you.
The schools participating in this football playoff game are members of the Arkansas Activities Association as authorized by their school boards. The administrators of these schools have helped to write the rules and regulations that govern participation of students in competitive activities for the school that are members of the AAA. The Arkansas Activities Association, which is sponsoring this football playoff game, is a voluntary, nonprofit educational association of some 500 junior and senior public and private high schools of Arkansas. The regulations which guide these events are adopted by the schools themselves and determine the type of program they believe to be the most desirable of the high school youth. The Arkansas Activities Association is one of 50 state organizations that belong to the National Federation of State High School Associations. This association formulates policies, game rules, and standards for inter-school competition. The schools of Arkansas have adopted these rules on eligibility, which correspond with those recommended by the National Federation.
The following is an exclusive presentation of the Dragon Sports Network.
Coming to you live from Beavers Stadium up here at Glen Rose. We've got some quarterfinal action. Junction City, the Glen Rose Beavers. D. Wood, what you got?
It's going to be a fun one, Brandon. There's a lot of interaction before the game. We're out there stretching and all that. There's nice interactions between teams, just exchanging pleasantries. It's going to be an exciting game, I feel like.
I'm pretty fired up. There's 4 minutes to go in this one. I'm not going to lie to you, D. Wood. I love the entrance by Glen Rose. The music, the walk down, fireworks. You couldn't ask for more. We're going to kick it to commercial for about 2 minutes, and then we'll be back with live action.
People and technology creating a safer, cleaner environment. Located at 309 American Oil Road in El Dorado, Clean Harbors solves tough problems through innovation and proven methodology. Everywhere industry meets environment, Clean Harbors is on site, providing premier environmental and industrial services. To find out more about Clean Harbors, go to www.cleanharbors.com. Clean Harbors is the presenter of Game Night on the Dragon Sports Network. Located at 501 North Main Street, stop in at State Line Pharmacy from 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. Monday through Friday. Besides filling all of your prescription needs, you can also enjoy their delicious line of Bluebell ice cream and shop their seasonal boutique. If you're in a hurry, use their convenient drive-thru. And if you don't want to wait in line, come to State Line Pharmacy. State Line Pharmacy, a proud supporter of the Junction City Dragons and the Dragon Sports Network. Lanxess reminds you to call 811 a few days prior to digging. You will give the operator information about how to contact you, where you are planning to dig, and what type of work you will be doing. Each affected utility company will then send a locator to mark the locations of the underground utility lines. This typically occurs within 2 to 3 working days. Notify, wait, confirm, respect the lines. A reminder from Lanxess.
Coming to you live from Beavers Stadium up here at Glen Rose. I'm Brennan Cupp, alongside me, Daniel Wood. There's a lot of electricity in this building, baby.
A lot, man. It's an exciting atmosphere, Brennan.
These two teams, they don't like each other. I think this is the first meeting between the teams of, man, they don't like each other. It's obvious. It's been obvious for an hour and 10 minutes. I'm surprised, but we actually had a handshake. Credit both teams for that. We are 1 minute and 30 away from this one. We're fixing to find out who gets the football. I'm kind of hoping we do, D. Wood. I'm not going to lie to you. I want the offense out there.
I'd like to go ahead and try to set the tone offensively is what I'd like to do.
If you're Junction City, you got to keep your composure. Glen Rose, same way. You just got to stay composed. It's a football game, man. It's a big football game, but it's a football game. You can't let an early play dictate what happens at the end.
No, you can't. You got to stay composed throughout and everything. Just kind of hopefully your seniors come in with some good senior leadership and keep everybody composed and keep their head on straight, and we come out and play good football tonight.
Seniors, that's Shern, or captains, that's Shern, Javion Davis, and I believe Keon Smith.
Yeah, and right here it looked like we got balance. I believe number 22 for Glen Rose.
Glen Rose wants the football.
Number 12, Lane Franks. Number 50, that's Ty Hood, and I couldn't see what the other one is. Look like 65.
Ty Hood,
Logan Reed.
50 was one of the ones. He was very animated early. Our players were animated. I'm excited. I'm not shocked that Glen Rose chose to take the football. They want to make this early. They want to put this one away early, D. Wood. I'm gonna be honest with you. You don't want to let Junction hang around.
Nah, you got to come out. It's gonna be a fun night, Brennan.
Oh man, D. Wood, I feel 18 again. If you're just now joining us, Glen Rose will get the football. Both teams are getting ready to break the signs. If you're just Junction City defense, man, last week you just could not get off the field. You come away with the victory, but a lot of fourth down, long third down plays. It's just one of those. You can't do it tonight.
Brennan, I tell you, I've never seen a game that was so just like almost could have went the opposite way, but should have been a blowout. And it's just, I don't know. It was a weird game last week, but
you can't let it hang around this week.
We're going ready to go.
I'm looking, D-Wood. I'm looking for him right now. I was told we get the sophomore phenom Dalton Baker back tonight.
He's looking over there ready right there, 44.
I see him. Yeah. He is ready to go. Heard he had a great week of practice, and man, it's gonna going to help this Junction City defense a lot.
One thing I'd like to see first off, Brendan, is see how we do on kick coverage right here.
You can't give up 20 yards tonight.
Or decide how we're going to try to kick it. It's going to be interesting. I mean, it's kick coverage has got to be better tonight.
You want that big hit right off the bat, D-Wood, but you got to wrap up. We had a couple plays last week where they kind of spun out, got that extra 8-10 yards. This team right here, they've got some speed. They're going to be very disciplined. We've read that. You just got to do the little stuff correctly tonight.
Exactly.
Don't try to do too much. Everybody wants the hard hit. Colton Lashner with his 12-inch vertical is side by side with me. I'm fired up about that. I may get an autograph here at the half.
He was fun to watch the game with last week.
I'm hoping I see that vertical in action again tonight, D-Wood. Junction City coming on the field. Going to have Graydon Henry flanking this side. I'm trying to.
You got Banks and you got
Is that Dom on the far side?
That's Dom. You got Devontae Grimes. You got Montre, Larry, Lee, and then another Larry.
You got some hard hitters out there, D-Wood.
A lot of speed on that side of the field, too.
If I'm looking at it, I'm kicking it at Hood over there at about the 36, 37-yard line.
Just right over the front line.
Yes. Cole's getting ready to kick this thing off. We're finna be underway. Good crowd here tonight both ways. And here we go. Cole Henry kicks it. Fair catch called. Ball's on the ground. It was going to be a flag, I believe. Did he hit it? He hit him, didn't he?
Yeah, the person that called fair catch was
the one behind him.
I don't see a flag on the field.
Ball's going to be at the 42-yard line. I thought I saw a hand come up by the kid that caught it too, though.
I couldn't tell which one. I thought it was.
It may have been the one right behind him. I saw 50.
But
well, that's how you do it right there, D-Wood.
That is a loud train noise, or whatever you want to call it right there, Brennan.
You got to respect the pass from Glen Rose as well. 22, I believe his name is Balance.
Balance, yeah. He's kind of the
horse.
Keeps them going.
Going to start their drive at the 42-yard line.
They're going to try to spread you out a little bit more. It looks right here.
Going to have great linebacker play tonight. Some big boys up front going to have to do some jobs. They're going to come around this side. Cuts up the middle, and he's got Pinister. About a 7-8 yard. There's a flag come from the sideline.
I wonder what that's going to be here.
I'm trying to see what that was.
Going to be a sideline warning already. Sideline warning.
Going to get a sideline warning. Pickup of about 7.
Have a sideline warning against Junction City.
You can tell how that's going to be early, D-Wood. Ball's right at midfield. Had a good hold, man. He accelerated nicely out of the backfield.
Right there. They definitely kind of collapsed on the outside right there and had that shut down. He found a hole right at the middle and hit it for a good gain, about 8.
Yeah, very good speed coming out of the backfield there. High snap. He's able to handle it. Lee's going to give chase. He's hitting the backfield. Back to about the initial line of scrimmage. Man, this is some hard-hitting football, baby. I love it. They're fired up. We're fired up. I couldn't tell who that was tangled up with 12. I mean, it was right at the whistle. That was just you're hitting each other.
You got to stay composed, though. But
yes.
That's why I like that stop on balance right there on the second down right here, causing a 3rd and short.
High snap, kind of.
With this offense, though, 4 down territory, I'm sure, especially
right at
this
midfield.
Short yardage.
Yeah, you don't want to give that Dragon. Everybody knows what Junction City can do on offense, and they saw what Magnet was able to do last week. Hands off coming around this side. He is going to get the first down in about 3 or 4 more.
12.
They're still tangled up in the middle of the field, D-Wood. He kind of drug Dom down with him.
Yeah,
It's going to be the first down regardless, all the way down to the 44. That was well after the play, D-Wood.
And yeah,
kind of pulled him into him as well.
Yeah, we don't really. I mean, we know the players we got, so it's kind of out of. It wouldn't be something that would come out of Dom.
Yeah. You can kind of tell what they're going to do, just trying to ground and pound, see if they can break one. He's going to drop back. We got pressure. He hits 12 across the middle. He's got space.
That's a good play call right there.
Yes. He's going to get tackled. I believe that was
That's going to be Hudson right there.
All the way down to the 30. Good play call there for Glen Rose.
Good solid play call. That screen's kind of hurt us all year a little bit there, Brennan.
Yes, it has, and it's a hard play to stop. I mean, they gash you, and then they just kind of flip something like that off, and especially
well when you're trying to be aggressive also.
Yep. First down for the Beavers. Coming back around this side, Pinister's going to drag him down at about the 22. You can tell what they're going to do early, D-Wood. And if Junction City, I'll be honest with you, dude, if you want this to be a game, you're gonna have to score the football.
You're gonna have to.
Glen Rose they score.
You're gonna have to get your timely stops as well.
You're gonna have to have a bad snap or two. And we almost had one earlier, athletic play by the quarterback to hang on to it. 2nd and about 3. You want to see someone blow that middle up. You got to stay respected to the pass here, though, as well. It's just numerous things you can do. Going to go around that side. It's blown up.
Good
and who was that on the tackle?
That was number
Banks.
I try to see 18. Yeah, that was Banks. Good play by
junior.
him. Make it about third and 4, 3rd and 3, 3rd and 4, I believe.
4 down territory here.
That was a well played defensive snap right there by Banks.
Jordan Banks has gotten better and better this year. He's always been that pass rush threat, D-Wood, but he's starting to really contain on that run. Same play.
Snap.
He's going to pick up the first. Popped. Woody's going to hold on to him. They should kill right there. He's going backwards. I never heard the whistle, but he called it.
Yeah, it's kind of
the 16. It's very loud in here.
They got some good fans over here. It's loud.
And I mean, they're just folks. If you're watching, you're like blitz, blitz, blitz. But as D-Wood said, you go too hard, they're just going to throw it right out the outside.
Well, we already seen they did do a little screenplay right there, kind of taking advantage of the aggressiveness. So, but you got to be ready. You got to get down and ready.
Ball's at the 16-yard line.
Almost looks a little lined up.
High snap. He's able to handle it. He's hit right at about the line. Double team.
Hudson right there.
Dom and Hudson.
Holding for no gain.
Thought he got him in the backfield.
Maybe
I got him right back to
no,
this.
They're going to say right there, no gain. Good
both of those
Hudson.
players, yes, both of those players had big weeks defensively last week. And you say that, I think Walnut Ridge rushed it about 72 times last week. So there was quite a few tackles in that game as well, D-Wood. So when you say defensive stats, they both played well in the game.
Definitely a little inflated. Probably pass right here is going to look like.
He's going to hand it off to 22, and he's got some space. He's going to get tripped up at about the 5. Woody and one of their players kind of
came in from the backside right there.
Yeah. Right there at the first down, wouldn't it?
Yeah, it looked like they're going to mark him short, about a yard short.
I honestly thought he had it from my angle,
I
D-Wood.
thought he kind of got that extra little roll over.
I mean, it's right there at it.
They're going to go right here, like balance, getting the snap.
Yeah, they got it. First down, 1st and goal.
Not from that spot, it don't look like, Brendan, where they got that.
They already marked it
down.
off.
Yeah.
It's right at the 6, isn't it?
A little bit right there, right at it, close to it. But all right.
If you're Junction City, you got to stay true to it, but blitz your gap, see if you can get a tackle for a loss here. Got a good block, or got a good hit in the backfield.
Lee. Good tackle by Lee.
Yes, sir, the sophomore.
And also Ivy kind of shut it down in the middle, made a cut back the opposite side of the field. Lee kind of cleaned it up.
The senior Ivy has really, really played well these last few weeks. He took about a loss of 1 on that one, D-Wood.
Yeah, it was a loss right there.
At the 6-yard line, this is going to be 2nd and goal.
This is Glen Rose football. I mean, they ground and pound. They're going to run a lot of plays. They're going to hit the 5, 6, 7-yard carries and hit a home run here and there. You just got to stay contained.
Got really tight splits.
He's going to go right up the middle. Trying to go around that edge.
Nothing really there.
He's not. Excuse me. I thought it was a fake, D-Wood. Who got the tackle on that one? Ivy?
Right. Ivy was right there. Davis was right there.
No gain, wouldn't it?
No gain, or maybe another
maybe a loss. Yeah, I saw what Gary saw right there. I thought he'd come around that side. He faked me out. They're back to the 9. 2-yard loss.
3rd and goal from the 9 right here.
That was a good fake there by the quarterback, man. He had me out.
Which we've also seen they do have a solid kicker if it comes down to it. So this is
you take the point
right here.
Hey, we don't have any. Okay, Dom sees him late.
See it.
3rd and 9.
This play call right here will tell you what they're going to do. They're going to hand it off the.
Well contained. He shot out of it, D-Wood.
Right
good blocking on that outside. That was a good block by 50 Hood, and can't get a number on the other one. They sealed the edge. We had it blown up, and they just had a late block there, was able to get the side. I mean, that's just a good drive. You didn't do really anything bad defensively.
You stood up right there, and you kind of just made – I mean, they made a good play right there. It was a good cut right there.
They're a good football team. You got to come out on offense. You got to respond. 6 minutes off that clock, too. 6:06 left here in the first.
Say, Dom, he was able to time it down a little bit last week. We'll see if he tries to do it again.
Kicker looked pretty well.
That's a good kick.
It's going to be right down the middle and true. It's 7-0 Glen Rose. We'll be back in 30.
People and technology creating a safer, cleaner environment. Located at 309 American Oil Road in El Dorado, Clean Harbors solves tough problems through innovation and proven methodology. Everywhere industry meets environment, Clean Harbors is on site, providing premier environmental and industrial services. To find out more about Clean Harbors, go to www.cleanharbors.com. Clean Harbors is the presenter of Game Night on the Dragon Sports Network.
About to get a look at Junction City's offense here, D. Wood. What does Glen Rose do on the kickoff here?
I've seen where they like to kick it deep, but, I mean, there's some threats back there. You never know.
Both Grimes and Hankton back deep. Pinister, Hudson, and I believe that is Caldwell, far side.
Yeah, it's Caldwell.
You got to stay true to that onside kick, man. You could take the air out of the building here.
That's a big hole right here as well.
Dom is very deep, Dom and Hankton.
Well, that's because they've shown
yes, they have.
Deep. He's
Curious
got a
to
very
see.
big leg.
Getting ready to kick this one off. You got to stay true to it, though, man. Will he test it? Kind of a squib. It's going to go to Hankton. Hankton's going to field it at the 19. Hankton trying to get around. Hankton cuts back up the middle. Hankton's an open. Oh, tripped up at the 37.
Tackle right there. Shoestring tackle by number 54 for Glen Rose.
Lamontre Hankton was one step away from busting that D-Wood.
Saving a touchdown. That was a good tackle right there. Number 54. Let me get a name real quick for you.
I thought he got by him. I'm going to be honest with you. He dove and got Hankton's shoe.
Brody Draper right there.
We're going to see the Dragon offense take over at about the 38-yard line. That was about an 18-yard return for Hankton. You got twins both sides. You got Woody in the backfield with Hankton. Hankton's legs are going to be very valuable tonight, D-Wood. Hold on to the football. Going to bring Hudson in motion. Going to stop right there, and he's going to hand that off to Woody. Woody cuts back up the middle. Woody breaks through for about 5, maybe 6. Right short of midfield.
That was well blocked right there on that right side of the line running.
That was Deuce and trying to see the other one.
Deuce and Davis
Deuce and Davis.
But you had Hudson come in motion, kind of fit in that hole right there and lead block as well.
Same formation. You're going to see a lot of that tonight. Hankton getting the audible from the sideline. Got 20 on the play clock, plenty of time. 5:30 left in the first. Taylon Owens getting the play.
13 seconds right here.
He's going to get it off in plenty of time. He's got it. He's going to drop back. He's looking. Hankton's got a man. He's going to try to get it by his legs. Hit right at about the line of scrimmage, maybe at the 50. Stayed in bounds. Well contained by that Glen Rose edge. Nothing was there. I didn't see anything downfield, D-Wood.
I didn't see it. It was pretty well covered right there.
Very manageable. They're
going to mark him about a 1-yard loss maybe.
Back at the 49, I thought we can't see right here on the sideline. I thought he got to the 50, D-Wood. Regardless, about 4 to go.
We're going to get a timeout already.
4:46 left in the first quarter. It's 7-0 Glen Rose. Junction has a big third down. We return.
Located at 501 North Main Street, stop in at State Line Pharmacy from 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. Monday through Friday. Besides filling all of your prescription needs, you can also enjoy their delicious line of Bluebell ice cream and shop their seasonal boutique. If you're in a hurry, use their convenient drive-thru. And if you don't want to wait in line, come to State Line Pharmacy. State Line Pharmacy, a proud supporter of the Junction City Dragons and the Dragon Sports Network.
About 4 yards short of the first down here. It's a big third down here early. We're going to wait and talk about that later, what we saw. I didn't like it. This is a big, big play right here. Going to have to get to the 48.
Well, we'll go ahead and say it since it's been found. They took one of our wristbands.
They took one of our wristbands getting our plays. I'll go ahead and say it. Exactly. I don't like that at all. I don't know who sniffed that out, but it was sniffed out, and I don't like
was
that.
The one that came over there and kind of said something about it to Montre.
They had it hit back here on the sideline, yeah. Big third down here for Junction City. Hankton's in the gun. He's going to pop it out to Dom. Dom's got one guy to make miss. He does.
And he's got the first down.
That's a face mask. Throw the
bad face mask. It looked like he might have grabbed around the shoulder pad. Maybe there was a ref right there. But
yeah, he was right there on it, right across midfield. Big sling from Hankton there. Had a guy to make miss. We've seen Dom do it all year,
that's what he does, man. He just makes people miss. He's a big-time player.
At the 48 on Glen Rose's side of the field. Good throw there. That's trusting your quarterback and your receiver to make a play. Big third down early in this game. Same formation. I think we only have a single receiver on the far side.
Favorable front right here.
Hankton's in the gun alongside him. Woody, he's going to follow his block. Hankton's got to wrap it up. Hankton makes a guy miss. Hankton, open field. He's got it.
Outside.
He is going to scamper. He's got to make this stiff arms him down. Yes, sir.
Right about the 13-yard line. Maybe going to 15. They're behind. They're going to cut us about 2 yards, but that was a good play right there by Hankton. That's something we said we're going to have to do is he's going to have to be able to run the ball.
Lamontre Hankton with the deep scamper.
And here we go. We're going to come out with a
Wild Dragon.
Yeah, look like that with Dominic Grimes. But the offense was working for you. I wouldn't mind kind of stick with it, but
yeah, man, that Hankton's fired up, man. He made a couple guys miss on that one. That he's nice, man. Dominic Grimes and the Wild Dragon alongside him. They're going to jump. That's going to be a 5-yard penalty.
Offsides. 22.
He got the tackle, but it's going to be a 5-yard freebie for Junction.
That was a big hole right there, too, if he hadn't jumped off sides.
Yeah.
Sideline warning, actually.
Did he not have a
sideline warning? They're really worried about that. The sideline's nowhere close to him, but he's calling a.
I was kind of wondering, like.
It looked like he was well off sides.
I thought he was 5 yards off sides.
I don't know. That was.
He made.
He's okay. These refs are definitely worrying about the sidelines. Let's put it that way.
He needs to worry about that edge over here. 2nd and 8. Wild Dragon formation. Dom's got it. He's going to try to follow his block. End around. Good tackle. Nope.
Woody,
he's still going.
Strong. Running
he's
tough.
Getting a push. Is he in?
He's going to keep pushing.
They're going to put him in.
In the end zone, baby.
Put him up.
Ooh,
down to the one.
He go say down at the one. That was strong running right there. Strong
come to play
running
tonight, baby.
By Woody Grimes.
Credit that offensive line for getting in there pushing as well. That man's hit the weights.
Offensive line right here has looked good.
Yes. Hold on to the football. Get a good snap here. Wild Dragon formation. Dom's got it. He's going to follow his blockers.
Hudson.
He's in.
Touchdown.
Dominic Grimes. Yes, sir. That's how you respond. That's how you respond, baby. We've said it, D-Wood. They've
let's see how we're going to come out right here.
I don't see Cole on the field.
Nah, it looks like we're going to line up and go for 2 here.
Hankton's coming in, isn't he?
Well, he's running down the sideline a little bit.
Play clock's at 20. We're going to stay with the Wild Dragon. See if this pays off here, D-Wood. They can kind of stack it. He's got the snap. He's going to try to follow around that outside. He's going to cut it back in. He's
Didn't
short.
Get there. Just short, about a yard short.
7-6, Glen Rose on top. We'll step away for 30 seconds.
Making lives better from the ground up is what Roseburg believes in. Located at 1165 Del 10 Highway, Roseburg responsibly manages and uses the world's most renewable resources to manufacture high-quality wood products that will transform lives, economies, and communities today, tomorrow, and for future generations. From their vast timberlands to their facilities and into the hands of their clients, Roseburg's vertically integrated approach ensures they are well positioned to meet the demands of the marketplace today and tomorrow.
That's a way to respond offensively there, D-Wood. After the long scamper by Hankton, Dominic Grimes finds pay dirt at the Wild Dragon.
After a big-time run by Woody.
Woody, I was fixing to say, man, that kind of just, I mean, that shit, that'll fire you up. Right here, you just got to get a stop defensively, man. You kind of saw what you could do offensively. I trust our offense with everything. You just got to hold on to the football. Defensively, you got to get a couple stops, and, man, I like our shot. Dragons went for the 2, did not get it. We're about a yard short. Henry's got it booted up at the 40. About the same area. I don't see if he called it late, 50 at about the 30, call it the 39. Good kick by Henry. Trying to see if Pinester's limping.
Yeah, he got a little bit of a limp, too.
Going to need him fully healthy for this one. He played a very good
game.
linebacker last week. And we're
sideline to sideline.
I mean, Pinister, man, he was a horse last week and didn't seem much on offense, if at all. And, I mean, there's a reason why we have to have him in the middle of that defense. Going to split a guy wide. He's going to pitch it to him. He's got space. If he holds on to it, he drops it.
Drops it.
He got it into the sure-handed Dom.
They kind of looked downfield. He had some space. He's looking where he's finna run right there.
Dom had a pretty good angle to take a lick, but if Dom doesn't make that tackle, D Wood, he's got some house. Woody would have to come all the way across. I trust Woody, but
Woody's got great speed.
Yes, that was going to be a tough one to catch.
Yeah, a long ways across the field.
It's going to put you at 2nd and 10 here. He's going to run it around that right side, and he trips and falls.
He trips on his own.
Pinister was there waiting on him as well. That's putting you at about 3rd and 12, D.
That's
Wood.
what you need to have right there. You got, again, also right here, you got to look for the screen.
This would be a huge play for Junction City right here if they're able to get off the field. This is we talked about it, D. Wood. You've got to get off the field.
Got to get off the field right here. Again, we talked about
Don't
screen
jump.
Play right here is a big play.
You got to watch the hard count here as well, D. Wood. Try to get that free 5. Pinister's limping noticeably, man.
That's 2. Yeah, well, I guess, okay. I was thinking.
He's going to drop back. He's got all day. Right out of the hands of Hankton. He broke it.
He's going to hit the sideline. That's what
Dom pushed him out before he got there. I thought Hankton went for the interception. He had it. You'd like to see Hankton just go ahead and stick him for about the 7-yard gain.
Might get 4th. Try to make him punt the ball right there, but
Hankton, he was right there, man. Hankton, I thought he picked it. Tried to make the big play, and like we said, it's easy. About the 4-yard line. Another long 3rd down.
That's just kind of been the problem right here. You've had long yardage and kind of let teams off the hook the last couple of weeks.
Minute 58 left here in this first. He's going to try to go right up the gut, and he will. He's in. That just took the air out of you, man. It takes the air out of your defense when you give up a play like that. They're going to bring on the kicking unit to try to kick the PAT. I mean, I'd like to see that on film, but over here I thought he picked it, D. Wood. But it's easy to say, get the tackle, bring him down for a 5-6 yard gain. Oh. He's going to get the snap. Tried to jump in on that side. He gets it right up the middle.
That's good special teams right there. Good snap, good hold, good kick.
14-6. Glen Rose on top. A minute 52 left here in the first quarter. We'll be back in 30.
Making lives better from the ground up is what Roseburg believes in. Located at 1165 Del 10 Highway, Roseburg responsibly manages and uses the world's most renewable resources to manufacture high-quality wood products that will transform lives, economies, and communities today, tomorrow, and for future generations. From their vast timberlands to their facilities and into the hands of their clients, Roseburg's vertically integrated approach ensures they are well positioned to meet the demands of the marketplace today and tomorrow.
We're going to see this Junction City offense back on the field. It's going to be another one of those nights, D-Wood. You're going to have to put up numbers.
Yeah, you're going to have to put up some points tonight, Brennan. You had a chance and had them stopped right there, but you kind of let them off the hook on a 3rd and long.
I feel like a broken record saying it, though, D-Wood. Good hustle play by Dom chasing him down.
I'll look for another squid kick right here, Brennan.
You're not going to give your playmakers anything. High bounce to Hankton. Hankton fields it on the run. Hankton kind of stutter steps. He comes around the side all the way down to about the 46, 47. Call it the 46. Good return by Hankton. I didn't know where he fielded that one at, D-Wood. It wasn't as long as last one, I don't believe.
I'd say it was maybe about the 25 right in there. Between the 25 and the 30. It was a solid return.
Yeah, it's a good return. Good to see this offense back on the field. You got to, like we said, you can't turn the ball over, and you've got to make every possession count on offense.
Got to.
I mean, this is one of those games that's going to be huge. Single formation on the far side, twins on this side. Hankton's got the snap. He's going to hand it off. Woody's trying to get the middle, and he is stopped right at the line. Good defense there. 55, 20.
65 right there. That was one of the Captains and Balance again, number 22.
Balance is going to be all over the field tonight. Gave him a yard, but that was a tough yard. You're going to have to use Hankton's legs and arm a lot tonight because they're going to be able to stack that box. You got Lee Owens on this side of the field. I believe that's Dom far side with Woody in the backfield with Hankton. Done a good job up front blocking so far. Hankton's got it. He's going to scan the field. He steps back. He's going to sling it out low. He had a man.
He had him there, just a little short.
Hankton's misses this year have been low. When he misses low. That's going to bring up a big 3rd and 9 here, D-Wood. And Hankton's got to trust in his legs, too. You can also send your guys downfield and let him pick up chunk yards.
Which I expected to do a spy right here, but still, I mean, if he can get to the outside, they're not going to be able to catch him.
Absolutely, and he's got to protect the football. Going to bring Dom to this side. Owens has been a big guy to watch in these situations as well.
Kind of needed a...
Dom's up and set. Hankton's got it. He's going to scan the field. He drops back. Right at the middle, it's
picked off.
Picked off. Hey, where did he come from?
That screen was right there. They read it well. Picked it off.
65. Wow, good play. Not really the play I was expecting us to run.
That's one of the first times we've seen it all year.
Yeah, and that's, I mean, understandable.
Anyway, you've shown that you can stop them last drive. You just got to kind of
give good field position here.
They got all the momentum right now, but it's still, you got to.
47-yard line in Junction territory. See if this defense can stand tall. They're going to drop back to pass, D-Wood. He's got time. He's got a guy to wheel route. He don't have anybody on that side of the field. Hankton. Nobody's catching him, D-Wood.
And that wheel route has been there all year against this Dragon defense.
Did not read that well at all. 7, he is letting them know. My goodness. Very good play design there from Glen Rose.
Very good.
You give someone momentum, they're going to hit you in the mouth first play. You know they will. 45 seconds left in the first in this one. So far, all Glen Rose. This Junction team's got to get fired back up, D-Wood. They kind of got the air let out of them right now. Good kick. Right up the middle, it's 21-6. Glen Rose, 45 seconds left in the first. We'll be back in 30.
Located at 404 South Main Street in Junction City, Louisiana, McGraw's Barbecue is the best thing smoking. Open Wednesday from noon to 7 p.m., Thursday from 2 p.m. to 9 p.m., Friday from 11 a.m. to 9 p.m., and Saturday from 2 p.m. to 9 p.m. Swing by McGraw's Barbecue and put some South in your mouth. McGraw's, the official barbecue of the Dragon Sports Network.
Very important drive coming up for Junction City here, and you got to stay true to that onside kick here, dude. I don't see it coming, but you could really take the air out of this building if so. If Junction City, you got to respond here. I think you're going to sway that switch with Dom and Hankton here, and there it is.
Onside. They're
Glen Rose has got
on it again.
Kind of got caught going backwards, man. You saw it coming from up here. I didn't want it to happen, but you could see it coming.
I mean, they feel like they got the momentum. They're trying to capitalize.
Who was that kicked at, Graydon?
I couldn't tell. It was. Again, look for another shot play right here, really to try to mess with the momentum of the game, kind of put the dagger in right now is what they're going to try to do here, Brendan.
Oh, absolutely, and I don't blame them one bit. Man, it's that right there just takes the air out. You were trying to look for downfield, and I called it for a second. I didn't want it, but you just know it could take the air out. He's going to hand back around that side, 222. He's going to get hit after about a 4-yard gain.
6-yard gain.
It's going to bring up second and about 6. We're out at the 39.
Like 20 seconds right there. That might be where we end this first quarter here, Brennan.
That is where we will finish the first quarter. It is 21-6. Glen Rose has the football after the onside kick. We'll be back in about a minute.
That's going to be the end.
Glen Rose has it at the 39. It's a second and, call it 5-6 yards. This Glen Rose team, they are looking to take the air out of Junction City early. Back and forth right off the bat, man. Junction is just a turnover and an onside kick, and it's just kind of spiraled. It's been the games Junction's lost this year, D-Wood. It's kind of been the same motion right at the
Balance right
gut.
there. Good tackle right there. I'll
Sure.
try to strip.
Yep.
That was well read right there by the inside of the line. And good play by Singleton right there.
3rd and about 8 now. Boonville's up on Grove 14-0. That one kind of shot me a little bit too. I had Grove winning that game. Didn't know what Grove could handle them defensively, but Dax Goff from Boonville.
Special player.
Yeah, very special player. And they have some other guys to go around him, but Dax Goff is the game plan. 3rd and 8 right here, D-Wood. Get off the field.
It's 4-down territory, so you got to be prepared for the run here, though.
Pick up 3 or 4 yards, and he's going to drop back. He's going to throw it.
He's dangerous on the run as well. Incomplete.
Yes, sir.
We'll make it 4th and 8, 4th and 9.
Good coverage there by Lee. Remarcus Singleton and Hudson was there as well. Great job by Lee not getting lost there, man. That was a heads-up play by the sophomore.
Looked like they're going to send out the punt team, but you got
to stay true right here. They're going to send the Grimes brothers back deep. Had a very good punter, D-Wood. We saw him. He's got a lot of air on his kicks.
Yeah, that's the thing. They're going to be returnable, but he kicks it high in the air. He's got a lot of hang time.
Stay true to the fake right here, man. If they do punt it, Junction can take over. That is a huge stop for this defense. Do not jump off sides right here and give them a free 5. There's no reason to. Do snap it deep, and he has got the punt. It is a good one.
It's going to be.
Going to try to let that roll in the end zone, and it's going to be out of bounds
at the 20.
Going to go all the way down to the 15. Oh, right at the 20. Okay, I'm looking at the wrong yard line. Good call there, D-Wood. Junction City comes away with that stop, D-Wood. That's big.
Stop right there, especially the way the momentum was completely on Glen Rose's side.
Offensively, you got to get fired up right here. It's 21-6. You got the football. Glen Rose took the ball to start this game. You just got to stay composed offense. It's like I said a while ago, the games we have lost this year, we've spiraled out of control. When something goes wrong, you got to make something good happen.
You just stand right there. That was a positive thing, and that was something we need to see.
At the 20-yard line, Junction City will take over. Hudson's going to go.
It's tight coverage right here.
Hankton's got the snap. He's going to try to follow his blocker. Hankton tries to cut back in the middle. He's hit right at the line. Maybe a yard. Maybe a yard. Well, you're going to have to throw the football some against them, D-Wood.
Yeah, you're going to have to throw the ball.
They kind of got gashed on that first possession, kind of caught them off guard, hit them in the mouth a couple of times with that run, but they have tightened that middle up well.
See, they're going to come over here. We got
same formation. No, Hudson's out wide on this one.
Safety help's going to be over here on top of Dom, I believe, number 9.
Hankton's got it. He's going to fake it. Spot pass to Dom. Dom drops it. Wasn't going anywhere, I don't believe. There's 4 or 5 Beavers on this side of the field. I'm kind of waiting to split Woody out as well.
Gonna have to see
give
some
you a
sort
deep
of a
threat.
deep route.
Yeah, if he catches that, you may lose a yard. I know he's shifty as they get, but man, there was nowhere to go on that one.
Nowhere.
Owens, and Woody is going to go out to that far side with Dom beside him, Lee and
empty the
Owens.
backfield. Again, right here, Montre. If you pick
Legs.
it up, pick it up.
He's got plenty of time. He's staring downfield. He's going to get through the middle. He's going to throw it. He was throwing it Owens. I thought he had Woody going down the sideline. Big stand by that Beaver defense, man. They give up a yard. Couldn't tell if he could have tucked it and ran it a few yards there, D-Wood. I don't think it would have been a first down.
I don't know if it would have been a first down. He picked up some yards, but
if he could have waited a hair longer, Woody got loose on that sideline. Going to have Cole Henry. Got to get a good snap down right here. Cole able to get a couple good ones off last week, but you're pretty deep in your own territory here.
I'd come punt block. Look like they're going to have a return
good
set
snap.
up.
He's got to come.
He kind of let up right there. It's been a.
Cole gets a roll right at about the 50 to 49-yard line. Good punt. They come off free on that edge. I thought he was fixing to get back there and block that.
I think he had it. He just let up.
Now you're calling on the defense to answer the bell one more time. Got it marked at the 49, just on the Glen Rose side of the field. There's 10:09 left in this one. You would have loved to seen, just if nothing else, flip the field there a little bit. Got to get Hankton loose. Offensively, you're going to have to hit some of those passes tonight if you want to stay competitive in this one. He's going to come around this side. He's got some space. Good block.
It's a hold.
Yeah,
that was a clear hold right there on
flag,
Woody.
They had Woody's wanting it. He's begging for it. I don't know how they missed it. It was right in front of him. Woody's begging for it. They're not going to give it to him. Man, that was pretty obvious there, D-Wood.
Obvious hold. I mean, it was a pretty good jersey pull.
Good run there by
timeout, Junction City.
We're going to take 30 seconds with them. It's 10:01 left in the half. After the big run there around this side, all the way down to the 34-yard line, Junction City was forced to take a timeout. So far, D-Wood, they haven't called the hold tonight. And as good as Glen Rose is blocking up front already, you can't give them an extra tug here and there.
Nice. It hurts whenever you got a chance to make a play and you're not able to because you're getting kind of impeded. But
here we go. First down. He's going to try to go around that outside again. He cuts it back up the middle. Banks is giving chase.
Kind of gets it wrapped up right there. Kind of
trying to see who that was that got a hold of him. Singleton. About a pretty good carry, though. Down to about the 29. He cut him back inside.
Yeah.
Big play right here, D-Wood. Clock's ticking. 9:37 left here in the half.
Quick
Same
snap right
formation.
there. 12's going to get the carry this time.
He's got some space. There's a big block out. I don't see a flag on that one either. I thought they had Baker. Doing a good job, Glen Rose, just opening lanes. He's inside about the 9-yard line. Going to bring in Ivy to try to.
You got to get him. He kind of ran in there too late.
Yeah, Glen Rose already up on the football. High snap. He's able to hang on to it, and he's going to walk that in.
That's touchdown.
I don't see any laundry on the field. I mean, it all comes down to you got to score. You can't give them possession at midfield. knocked off a couple pretty good runs.
It's right now so far, other than you got a third down play, it was 3rd and long, you let them get loose, and then you onside kick and then an interception. It's mistakes.
I thought Hankton had a beat on that one, didn't quite get there. This one spiraled. You were a half a foot from picking a pick six earlier, and now you look up and it's 28-6. We're going to step away 30 seconds with them. It's 28-6 Glen Rose, 9:05 left in the half. Getting ready to kick this one off. See if Junction City, you got to stay true to that onside kick, D-Wood. They've done got away with it once. Caught us napping. They're going to kick this one deep. It's going to go over the head of Dom.
You got to get to it in case it don't. Okay, went in the end zone.
Everybody in here, Junction City-wise, wants to see 3 get the football. They've got you off balance right now. They've squibbed 2. They've onside kicked 1, and then they kicked that one in the end zone. That's just great schemes by the Glen Rose special teams. It's 9:05 left here in the half. Junction City will start the 20.
Right about the 20, yep. Shouldn't be right about. Should be right on the 20. Yep. It was a touchback.
I wasn't sure if it come out to the 25. That's why I haven't seen many touchbacks.
Yeah, you don't see that in high school ball very much.
Going to see this Junction City offense. They're all in tight, D-Wood. Wild Dragon formation. Dom has it.
Got a
waiting on the snap.
It's everybody in the box here. If you could.
You got a good block there if Dom can get it. It closed up quick. He spins out of it. He's still going, D-Wood. I've gained him about 5. Good gang tackle. That's how you have to hit Dominic Grimes. He picked up 5, call it 6.
If you can run that offense and run the clock almost all the way down, that's good. But
yeah, you got to have points in this one quick.
You got to score.
And you got to have
quick
some defense.
The way the score looks right now, down 22 at this point.
Now you do get the ball back at half if you're able to get a long drive here and cap it off, but that's going to be as stout and as many players as Glen Rose has. That's going to be a tough one.
Yeah, they got a lot of
pounding. Going to end around to Woody. Woody's going to try to get around that outside. He's hit way behind the line.
Good tackle.
That's 22. Balance. You're kind of one-dimensional with that
formation. Yeah, it's obvious run.
They're just going to blitz the gaps, come around the edges, and it's going to bring in Hankton. You're back at a 3rd and 11. You don't want to give them the football back. You got 20 seconds left on the play clock. You got to get to rolling here. 15. Credit Glen Rose, they're a good football team, but you're kind of
you're hurting yourself.
You're giving them a little bit. Hankton's got it with 5 seconds. He's going to bring a man in motion. Hankton's going to drop back, hit Dom, and he hits him right in the numbers, and he drops it. Something we're not accustomed to seeing at Junction City this year. Dominic Grimes dropping footballs. That one hit Hankton Hankton hit Dom in the chest.
Again, it's been a tough try to get the first down right there. He's been known to make people miss, but
you still get 4, 5, 6 yards. You never know with him.
Again, got to try to have a good punt coverage right here.
They're going to come on after this one, D-Wood. And they're going to get a 5, I believe. 50. Got a piece of that.
Good punt right there. If they got a piece of it, that's still a good punt.
Right at the 50 again. Good job by Cole. I thought he got a pretty good piece of that football. I thought 50 was offsides again on that one, D-Wood. Good jump by him. I think that's one of the Hood brothers. Glen Rose will start it at the 49-yard line in Junction territory. I'd like to see Dom get going, man. He's a very competitive kid. Team needs you here. You got to have him.
He's got to get the ball in his hands in the open field, and it hasn't really been open for him
coming around
so far.
This side. Good tackle by Hudson. About a 2-3-yard gain. One judge had it at the 47. One's got it at the – I'm not sure what they're doing with the football. Now they're going back to the 47. Okay, there we go. Gain of 2. You couldn't tell. One of them had it at 40.
Yeah, that official on the far side's at the –
You got it at the 45. This one was at 46. They marked it at the 47. Good tackle by Hudson. Going to bring him in motion, get around that side. He's got a hold, a hit, and it closes up quickly. That's Ivy that got to him first. Some late hits in it.
Well, that's just blocking till the whistle. But you got.
I love it, but man, third and about 3. Call it maybe 4. Big third down play here. I believe it's 4-down territory.
Balance gets the ball right here.
I think we're going to get off.
That's
very late. He didn't react. Going to get banked for the offsides.
I mean, there's been a couple that are pretty close for Glen Rose, but that one's going to get called.
Yeah, I thought he got back. I didn't see the guy react to him, D. Wood, before he got back, but going to get the free 5 regardless.
Down to the 37-yard line. And that's another Glen Rose Beaver.
You come into this one fired up, D. Wood.
Big turnover here would be huge.
Yeah, they've had a couple high snaps. He's getting around that side, and he's hit after about he's 7-8 yards downfield. Oh, he's way downfield. Good run. That's a hard run there.
Well, you're sitting there, you're trying to strip it from him, but he's just pulling away from you.
He's spotted at the 19 of the Dragons. Singleton and Bankman on the tackle. And that's another Glen Rose Beaver.
Good hard run by 12 there.
Very hard run. He's one of their other players.
You've heard a lot about another high snap. He's able to handle that. That was
good wrap up by Banks.
Banks he gets out of
hold on.
Got a hold on Owens. Who was that wrapped him up? Hudson? Or was that Lee? That's Lee.
Lee and Thurman kind of right there, but again, another
Banks
hold
spun
right
him
there.
around. Yeah, they had Owens.
Hudson right there.
Or Hudson.
Down's going to be spotted at the 21-yard line. It'll be 2nd down and 12.
I mean, you know, you can call a hold every play, but I try to point out the ones that are involved in the play. Hudson was right there. Regardless, Lee was able to clean that up. 2nd and 12. He's going to drop back to pass. He's got a guy out there too far. Hankton was in coverage.
Out of reach. Another. All right, 3rd and long right here. Again, they have a solid kicker. So
very good kicker, they would. But you got to stay true right here, bringing on Demarion Henry for Ivy, I believe.
You got to make sure you cover the backside of the backfield.
Don't give him a free 5 here.
Yeah, free 5 would definitely hurt.
5:19 left in the half. Here it's 28-6, Glen Rose. You got to stay true to that quarterback run, too.
Manned up over here. I'm going to empty the backfield. I'm going to bring 12 back in motion.
He's going to drop back. He's got a guy hit him right behind the official. Good. I mean, just a good play design. You get right beside the official. I mean, that's a good play design.
You put 12 and 22 on the same side of the field. All the attention's going to go to them, and number 9 just kind of sneaks underneath.
Great play design there by Grove, the Beavers. Rose.
Ball's going to be spotted at the 8-yard line. And that's another Glen Rose Beaver.
Going to try to get it around this side.
Well, he's going to get to the sideline.
He did not get there that time.
By Hankton and couldn't tell who else was on the bottom of the pile. Maybe Baker.
About the 4, maybe 5.
At the 4-yard line, where it'll be 2nd down and go.
You get the ball after this, Brady. You're going to have to get down and
some
score.
shots. He's going around the. He's walking in that time. Good blocking up front there by Glen Rose. Easy run there. They're big up front. They're steady alternating guys in. It's just, man, they make the blocks when they need. Junction City's got to respond quick.
Yeah, you're going to have to go down and get some points here because you get the ball again after half. If you could somehow cut this score right here to 34 to 21, whatever you can get it to, that would be big for the second half.
Jumps off that edge. Hankton,
almost.
he's right there. that kid's got a very good leg. That's 35-6. Glen Rose with 4:25 left in the half. We'll be back in 30.
Lanxess reminds you to call 811 a few days prior to digging. You will give the operator information about how to contact you, where you are planning to dig, and what type of work you will be doing. Each affected utility company will then send a locator to mark the locations of the underground utility lines. This typically occurs within 2 to 3 working days. Notify, wait, confirm, respect the lines. A reminder from Lanxess.
Junction City will get the ball back here. Got a lot of work to do, D-Wood.
Yeah, I'd like to see right here, kind of keep everybody up a little bit for the onside kick, but again,
if you're Glen Rose, you onside kick it. I mean, I do.
Well, I mean, with this score right here, you're comfortable with a deep kick, kind of pin them back far, but
I'm taking their out of it. I'm not giving them the football back the rest of the game if I'm Glen Rose. And he will kick it deep, and you're going to get to see Dominique Grimes. He's going to field it at about that 11. Dom's going to try to get around the corner. Dom, open field. He's got 2 guys to beat. Shifts, goes back. Good tackle
by
good
number
tackle.
1. That's the kicker.
A flag late.
Flags come out here.
2 flags. It was just Dom and the other kid, wasn't it?
I couldn't tell what was all there, but they got 2 flags coming in late. It could be on the tackle right now. Dom's over there on the ground.
Hit him very low. Dom don't see him go down much. I mean, it was a great tackle, don't get me wrong, but it was low. I don't know.
I mean, it was a clean tackle by one. I don't know if anything happened afterwards or not, but it was a clean tackle by the kicker.
Trying to see what
Beavers. Personal foul against Glen Rose. That's why I'm guessing. Might have been a pile on right there, possibly on the Dom.
Yeah, I've heard plenty of stuff about that, D-Wood, all year. So keep an eye on that.
Kind of your star player right there. I mean, it's kind of.
Yeah, you hate to see it, to be honest with you. They're going to get him up. That's good to see Dominique up and moving.
Get him moving around.
It was a good lick. Very good tackle by the kicker.
Good tackle right there. Just kind of a little something extra from other players.
And we've been warned. I have a couple friends that's played against this team this year. Been warned about it coming in. Everybody will say the same about Junction City. It's a competitive football game. Junction City will start at the 38-yard line in Glen Rose territory.
I'd like to see it. Try to keep it a little clean, but
coaches are on the field. They got a timeout. There's about 7 Glen Rose coaches on the field.
They're wanting their ball is what it is. They're worried about their ball.
Got a little magic in it. We'll just throw it back. Come on. Get it going. What's this guy doing down in the end zone over here?
The Flake gate, Brennan? I don't know.
What's he doing down here at the 20?
I don't know. This is interesting. He's looking for something out there.
Is he looking for fire ants? It's a little chilly for those, bud. Going to bring on Larry. I don't know what they were. I don't know what he.
Player missing something right there. I can't tell what it is. Another. That's a visor, it looks like, or something. He put it up towards his eyes.
After all that.
You got to have a score right here, Brennan. You got the ball on this side of the field, short field.
Down territory. I'm looking at Brennan Lee as well, man. He's been a kid. They're not going to give him the attention they give some of the others. Spot pass out to Hudson. Hudson gets it. Hudson gets a full head of steam. Good gang tackle, man. They've got the short pass locked up.
Yeah, you're going to have to try to hit something deep. I mean, it hurts. Here goes Dom back onto the field.
Can't keep him off, man. He's a competitor. Owens is another one to keep an eye on, D-Wood.
Yeah, he's another one. You just got to have to.
And he's dropping back. You got a guy coming off his blind side. Hankton's going to sling it out. Good pass. Makes the guy miss. Puts his head down for about 9. Good pass there from Hankton. Boonville is up on Harmony Grove, 21-0. I did not see that coming, D-Wood.
I figured that Boonville was possibly able to pull it out, but I did not see that type of domination. So far in the game. I mean, it's still a long game.
Everybody told us this one would be like this, and so far, it's just kind of. Glen Rose has done well, but turnovers. Going to hand it off to Woody. Woody gets a full head of steam. Woody gets the first down.
Hold on to the ball. That's a good carry right there.
Down to about the 25.
You're picking up, getting the first downs, milking some clock as well.
Clock will start when they get it set. It's already running. They did not get the Walnut Ridge message.
Chains aren't even set. We're already starting the clock.
It was the opposite last week, D-Wood. 25-yard line. First down for Junction City. Dom's on that far side. You got Lee Hudson on this side. You also got Owens on that far side. You got Woody in the backfield with Hankton. Right here, you got to put the ball in the end zone. You're going to bring Hudson. They're going to play up tight. He's going to fake it. He's going to throw it out to Dom. Dom's got a space. He gets a good tackle
by Balance.
About a 5-yard gain. That kid is special, the balance kid for Glen Rose. I believe we saw him over there on the senior. We heard about him. 22's a stud. 22 and 12, we've heard a lot about both of these kids this week. And credit several of the other Glen Rose kids. It's about a 4-yard gain. Right at the 20-yard line.
Right there, yeah.
2nd and 6. 2 minutes left in the half. Hankton's got the snap. He's going to hand it off. Hit at the line.
Good play right there by number 50.
They got to blow it dead, don't they? Yeah.
Yeah.
Couldn't hear it up here.
Number 50, he's played well at linebacker.
That's one of the Hood brothers. Good-looking kid.
Ty Hood, maybe.
Loss of
a yard. 4-down territory, obviously, here.
Got to get this ball in pay dirt somehow, D-Wood. Watch Owens on this one if Hankton can get some time to throw it. Hankton's got it. He's going to hand off again, maybe a yard.
Clear 4-down territory is the reason you get the run there. Yeah. But I'd like to see him kind of give Montre the chance to kind of decide run or pass. 4th down here, about a 4th and 5, 4th and 4.
It's a tough 5 to get on this Glen Rose defense.
1 minute left in this half. I'd like to see him get in the end zone right here. Maybe get a first down right here, but you got to get in the end zone here. Getting the ball again after half.
4th and 5. Hankton's got it in the gun. He's waiting on the snap. He's
play clock down to
seconds.
6.
He's going to
call timeout.
We're going to take 30 seconds with him. We'll be back in 30.
People and technology creating a safer, cleaner environment. Located at 309 American Oil Road in El Dorado, Clean Harbors solves tough problems through innovation and proven methodology. Everywhere industry meets environment, Clean Harbors is on site, providing premier environmental and industrial services. To find out more about Clean Harbors, go to www.cleanharbors.com. Clean Harbors is the presenter of Game Night on the Dragon Sports Network.
Ball's at the 19-yard line. You got to pick up 5 yards for a first down, D-Wood.
Going to send Dom Grimes over here to the far side of the field. Going to have
not a lot of
safety
room to
help.
run for him. Yeah.
Again, Montre, if you can pick it up with your legs, pick it up with your legs.
Hold on to the football. 41 seconds left. Hankton's in the gun. He's got the snap. He drops back. He's got it kind of coming off his blind side. He gets it.
Owens.
Touchdown.
Touchdown, Dragons.
No laundry. Another Taylon Owens. When we need a big play, Taylon Owens.
He has been there. I mean, you can see number 9 right here, the safety, definitely showed Grimes all the attention and left Owens right there wide open. Almost the same type of situation they have when their big play right here, number 9 for them as well.
Taylon Owens, the junior, that was a great play by Montre rolling out to his right there to buy him a second or two more, and Owens found the open seam, and he hit it.
That's a big play. You need to get right. You need to get in right here.
You get the football back at half. Do you try to run it with Hankton in behind your blockers? You got 10 seconds on the play clock. 35 seconds left in the half. Going for 2. I think you're going to try to roll it. He's going to fake it too, and he's going to go right at Dom, right at the gut. Stopped about a yard short again. He's trying to push. They're trying to carry him. You can't.
They're going to blow the whistle. They're going to stop short.
Not by much that time. I'd like to see him let that one play on out.
Nah, it
wasn't going,
but still.
35 to 12.
35 seconds to go in your first half. You scored 8.
We're going to take 30 seconds with them. It's 35 seconds left in the half when we return. 35-12, Glen Rose on top. Do you onside kick it here, D-Wood?
No.
Absolutely not.
They're kind of setting up right
I
here.
kick
They
it
got
over
a
to this
big
far side. That's a
there's
big
big
gap,
hole
man.
right there.
Do you try to see balance, try to
I
cheat
kick
it?
there. He's gonna kick that way, and our kick coverage is gonna be interesting. Number 11 is gonna get the return.
He goes down
takes
at
a
the
knee.
25.
Great
That's
Henry. They got a.
They wanted the hit over here.
Dane down in the kickoff.
Going to start right at the 25-yard line. .33 seconds left in the half. Glen Rose has timeouts left, D-Wood?
I can't.
They've only used one, hadn't they?
I don't see any timeouts on the board over there.
That's what I was looking for. I don't see any either.
Look like they're going to come out and look almost like the victory formation is going to take this into half.
If you're Glen Rose, you're perfectly happy with how this half has went. You're going to see what they, just to be sure, and they will take it. We're going to, let's go ahead and talk just a few seconds, D-Wood. This one, Hankton went for the pick there. That second drive, it was 7-6. He broke the long one. After that, it's just kind of, they've had the turnovers. We threw an interception on a screen play. They got the onside kick, and it just kind of spiraled quick. I want to see Junction City come out. We will have the football. You got to make a statement that first drive and get a couple stops.
Yeah, you're going to have to come out with a big play to start the second half.
We're going to go ahead and wrap that up, and we'll be back in about 15 minutes for some second half action.
The schools participating in this football playoff game are members of the Arkansas Activities Association as authorized by their school boards. The administrators of these schools have helped to write the rules and regulations that govern participation of students in competitive activities for the school that are members of the AAA. The Arkansas Activities Association, which is sponsoring this football playoff game, is a voluntary, nonprofit educational association of some 500 junior and senior public and private high schools of Arkansas. The regulations which guide these events are adopted by the schools themselves and determine the type of program they believe to be the most desirable of the high school youth. The Arkansas Activities Association is one of 50 state organizations that belong to the National Federation of State High School Associations. This association formulates policies, game rules, and standards for inter-school competition. The schools of Arkansas have adopted these rules on eligibility, which correspond with those recommended by the National Federation.
We're ready for some second half action here at Beavers Stadium at Glen Rose. 35-12. That doesn't really dictate how that first half went, D-Wood. Hankton went for that pick. It was 7-6. And from up here, and I've talked to a couple more people, man, it was close. I thought he had a beat on it. You'd like to see it now looking back. Go ahead and make the tackle. That's a fourth down play. They were able to get that. The next possession, we tried to do a screen play, was picked off. And then after that, the onside kick, man, that kind of 3 possessions in a row, just 3 quick hits for that Glen Rose offense. And that's kind of been the story.
Which they're effective on the offensive side of the ball. It's
Very
just
good.
Got to be. They got really good play call, a lot of good misdirection. They kind of lull you to sleep with the run game between 22 and 12, and then they bust you open with a good play action, play call, or something kind of misdirection in pass game.
Here we go. Are they going to kick it deep? They kick it fairly deep over to Hankton. No, he's going to let it go to Dom. High pop at about the 12. Dom's got it. He's got a center crease, D-Wood. Dom shoots it up a cannon. Dominic Grimes.
He's got one
to get a beat. He gets around it. Let's go. Let's go. There's Laundry. There's Laundry at the 40-yard line.
Flag.
Way behind the play. Way behind the play. I don't know if they got Woody on a block in the back. It was 20 yards behind the play.
Man, that's a
If anybody can rewind that, I cannot. Send me the hit on that. Joey Davis, send me that, or George Williams. Somebody like to see that one. I was looking downfield, so I was not watching that field. So that's what I'm saying. I want to see it.
I was trying to watch Dom try to break that final tackle and break the sideline, which dangerous kid.
They won't kick that again. That right there was a home run hit.
That's what you needed right here to start the second half.
Now you go all the way back. Man. All the way back to the 31-yard line. Man. And like I said, the flag didn't come out till Dom was 25 yards in front of the play. I'm not saying that wasn't there. I didn't see. I was looking downfield, but it was way behind the play. Unnecessary if it was something we did. I mean, I'm sure we did, but unnecessary. Same formation. You got twins both sides. Going to have to hit some quick hits. Hankton's going to have to take care of the football. Don't take any risk, but you're going to have to be effective early. Got Woody behind him, alongside him. He's going to take the snap. He's looking down. He's got Dom on a deep route.
Move.
He's got it. Is he going to throw it? He's got it. Dominique. Oh, good job. That the flag. Just a hair underthrown. I don't know what
I'll be honest with you. I like the call.
Yeah.
I think he was in good defensive position. Just maybe made a little contact with the body, but
I mean,
from my viewpoint, I like the call. Glen Rose, I would not like it, but
great call.
He didn't turn around was the biggest thing. If he turned around, he's got a pick most likely. But
I know Montre was having to roll out to his left, and we were kind of caught looking downfield. He couldn't get the extra mustard on that ball. If he's able to put 5 more yards on that, we're putting him up, D-Wood. Because Dom kind of broke on that double move. And, man, he separates it.
That's what you got to have. You got to have that move. You got to have the pass open up for you.
We took Glen Rose's best shot in that first half, D-Wood. That's what talked to a couple people. They gave us their best shot. We took it. We just got to score, man. You got to take one possession at a time. Hankton in the gun. Alongside him, Wood. He's going to drop back. Hankton's going to roll out to this side. He's got Owen streaking across the middle. He's going to try to make some movement with his feet hit from behind. That's just –
should have kept coming to this sideline, but you can't. I mean, he's trying to make a play.
Yeah, he's trying to cut back and hit Owens on that cross route. Credit, I'm not sure what number that was. He was blocked down to the ground and was able to get back up and come back into that tackle. Great play by Glen Rose there. It's going to loss of about 3. Second and 13, about the 43-yard line. Junction City side of the field going to bring Hudson. Side, you got Woody beside him. Hankton's in the gun. High snap. Hankton's going to try to follow Woody. He's got a guy trailing behind. Hitting the backfield. Good defense by Rose. Glen Rose. Man, they read that well, D-Wood, to say the least.
It's going to have to be through the passing game.
Glen Rose very physical up front.
Very. Number 50, I mean, he's a heck of a linebacker.
Yeah, he's kind of stood out, yes.
They got the, I mean, he kind of got a little four-man front with him kind of right there at the backer by himself. But they have two guys in a nickel position that kind of come in and collapse.
Hankton is in the gun. You got twins both sides. Keep an eye on Owens. He's been a guy we like to go to in these situations. Hankton getting ready for the snap. It's a good one. Hankton, he could step up right here. He's going to try. He's got a guy behind him. Blindside. The ball's on the ground.
They're going to say he was down.
You got a 3-man rush, and you weren't able to protect him. Got him hit on his blind side. Hankton's kind of coming up giddy too, D-Wood. He took a pretty good shot right there. So you went from a Dominique special teams touchdown
to back to where you pretty much just 2 yards from where you started the offensive possession. And we are lining up the punt. I was about to say I didn't see Cole out there.
Hankton's shaking up pretty good after that one, D-Wood. I'm watching his body language. He took a
shot.
shot.
Number 82
blindside
for Glen Rose came with a pretty solid hit.
Got to get a good snap down here for Cole, see what we can do defensively. It's a good snap. Cole's going to try to step into it. Good.
That's off the side of his foot.
It's going to go out about the 46.
Right about the 45, 46-yard line.
Hankton kind of stepped up at that last second and took I think it was 82 again, D-Wood, on the rush.
It was 12 on the side right there. Kind of got a good block right there for him. Out here, I mean, you got
to get Hankton off the field, man. He is hurting. He like I said, he took a shot, and it was from his blind side, man. He took it. You got to get Hankton off.
Hankton coming back on. He's miscommunication. Not really know where the lineup looks like. We got trips to this side.
Caldwell's getting back over on this side now. Hankton's going to try to bull rush on this side. He's blew it up.
Good play right there. Baker. 5-yard loss. 4-yard loss, actually.
Hankton come off that edge on the other side. That's what you're going to have to do. You're going to have to take some gambles on that, D-Wood.
You're just going to have to, you're going to have to hit the blitzes is what you're going to have to do and just hope they hit home. You have to play good man defense on the outside.
If you're Glen Rose, the clock is your friend. Keep that bad boy running. That's another thing. They're going to get Hankton off the field for Dom right here.
You got to hurry. They're going to save you right here. But
he got off. He could have snapped that and took a 5, D-Wood. He's going to hand it same side.
Singleton. Hudson.
Just didn't get it. Got to clean it up. Pushed him out of bounds. Hudson had him, and Remarcus also had him.
Still going to be behind the original line of scrimmage, just to pick up about 2 maybe.
He was ran out of bounds there. That should stop the clock. It did. It does.
3rd and 11.
You got to get off the field, man.
Got to.
They have shown the willingness to punt at this field, take that field position, and I don't blame them with the defense they have.
And with the punter they have.
He's a very, very good punter. Very good defense from this Glen Rose team.
Again, it's a pass right here. You got to make sure you cover the backs out the backfield. You're going to split them both there, going to empty it.
You got to watch the quarterback's legs, too. I haven't seen him see if Baker can get a rush. He's got a lot of
running quarterback.
Thought he was past the line. He drops it.
Kind of threw it behind the receiver.
Thought he was past the line when he threw it.
It was close. But your whole body's got to be across, but it was close.
You know, honestly, from our advantage,
we're kind of out of angle, too, from where we are.
If you're Glen Rose, you want to see him tuck that football right there. He had some space.
Yeah, he looked like he could have got the first.
Going to have both Grom brothers back deep for the punt. Good job by that Junction City defense. standing tall there. Demarion Henry coming in for Baker.
Like to have some good blocking right here on the edges out here in the corner positions.
A good punt.
A high punt.
Right at Dom. He's going to call the fair catch. Ball right at the 15, 16-yard line.
Good fair catch right there. That's something you don't see often, especially at the 3A level.
It's very looked over, I should say. You got the offense back on the field, D-Wood. Great job by that defense standing tall there. We got to see the home run from Dom last time, and it just didn't stand, man. One of the coaches come here and told us we took their best shot, man. You just got to score points and let your defense work. And likely, if you're just now joining us, they hit us in the mouth with those 2 or 3 possessions in a row, and we just it doesn't dictate the game, the score.
Going to come out, look like we're going to have Dom wild dragging again. I mean, it's
a clock eater, man. But Dom's liable to break one. Don't get it wrong. He's going to try to follow his blocks. He's got a crease. It's
just so tough.
It's maybe 2. Clock's not in your favor. Maybe 2. No, it's another situation. We know what Hankton can do, D-Wood. Wouldn't mind. I know it's risky. We haven't done it all year, and it kind of might take us surprise. We know what Hankton can do at receiver. Could you go Owens and pass them to death, short passes?
You possibly could, but, I mean, it's kind of –
I like Hankton's legs and all that.
It's shading to the side. We're probably going to try to go to outside run to the wide side.
He did a good job. That was 22 coming off this edge.
He's just going to pick up what he can.
Maybe 3. He about 4. Good extra effort.
About 2 yards is all he's going to get. Maybe 3.
Third and 5. The 21.
I mean, this is a tough offensive run against when they're putting pretty much
the whole everybody.
Everybody's in the box right here for Glen Rose, and it's a tough offensive run. I mean, if you can get past that first level, I mean, chances are it's going to be a touchdown. But I mean,
7 minutes left here in the third. Wild Dragon with Dom. Still needs about 5 to go. Fumbled the snap. He's able to recover it. Dom's going to try to throw it. He's going to throw it downfield. He's going to have to make a play. He puts up.
Woody!
Woody goes!
Woody!
He's got a foot race!
Sideline!
Woody!
Sideline, Woody!
Yes, sir. I don't see any laundry.
Not quite a horse collar, but it could have been.
What a play. I was kind of waiting on that. I haven't seen Dom throw it this year. What a call by Tally.
That looked like it should have been a horse collar tackle, but, I mean, that's just a play right there you got. I mean, your guy's making you a play.
There's no tape of Dom throwing the football this year.
None. 0. That's first pass of the year.
Credit Tally. Credit Tally. What a play design there.
But
you kind of wondered, we've talked about it all year, does they have that in the back? Can Dom throw the football?
He threw it well enough right there. I mean, it was kind of a misjudged play by the defender, and Woody coming up with a big play.
You got a lot of green grass, but that's on Balance's side, on that left side. If Hudson can get a block on him, he's going to come to the right, and he's hit quick. Balance comes all the way. No, that's 54.
54.
I like that far side of the field, getting Dom some space there, D-Wood. Got to get going.
So tough. It's so tough to run the ball against this Glen Rose defense. It's
at the 8-yard line.
I'd like to see you try to spread them out, but
once again, clock's not in our favor. We got to.
If Montre can't go, you got to. I mean, Owens, he's a viable option at quarterback.
Not as mobile, but very dependable. Fake. Hudson's going to go up the middle. Hit hard. Credit that Glen Rose front. Where's Hankton at? Is he stretching out? I can't see him.
He's just standing up there. He's coming onto the field now, it looked like. Yeah,
he is ready. He's ready to go. He looks good.
Third down right here. 3rd and goal from about the 8 yard line.
Yeah, call it a yard on that last one for Hudson. Kind of a missed-snap play, trying to draw your attention somewhere else, but credit that Glen Rose front. The Beavers stood tall on that one. Hankton is in the gun. Alongside him, Woody. He's going to drop back. He's going to roll to his left. Hankton's going to try to pick it up with his legs. Hankton down at about the
2 yard line, 2 to 3 yard line.
Oh, buddy.
Down. 3 yard lines where they're going to mark it.
They're still backing up, they would.
3 yard lines where it's going to be.
This is a huge play. 4th and 3.
You're going to have
to put it in the end zone. Hankton's going to drop back. He's going to roll to his left. He throws it.
Lowe's.
Held onto it way too long.
A short throw.
Come out of his hands. Golly. You got him on this side of the field. You got to step up right here and hold him on a 4 and out.
Yeah, you're on the 3-yard line right here. You know, if you can,
just bring the house. You know, get your body language up. I mean, I understand that's a big letdown right there. Not able to punch that one in.
Glen Rose will take over 1st and 10.
Hankton had a little space out front too. I know you're trying to force that one into Dom, and
just a little low throw.
When he's missed this year, he has missed low. That's throws that have gave Hankton problems all year, and
get ready right here. You gotta
come to that left side.
12,
good run.
Pickup.
There's a Boonville up on Harmony Grove, 37-8. 4:27 left here in the third. 35-12 Grove.
About 6-yard pickup right there for Glen Rose. I'd like to see them kind of do what they did right there the last drive. Kind of.
You need a negative play right here for Junction City.
Just man up right here and kind of
went up front.
Yeah,
went up front.
They're kind of rushing, and you got to get down and get set because they were snapping the ball quick.
They've called us off guard twice on that. Yes, sir. Wrap it. That's just a hard running football, man.
Yeah, that's good hard running. You had him in the backfield or a loss of yardage, but that's just good hard running for 22 balance.
Going to be a first down play at about the 18. Like he's off to a foot race with Woody. Woody's going to catch him. I don't see any flags. Now they flip the field on us.
I mean, it was well played on the outside. He kind of cut it back into the hole. That's what I'm talking about. I'd like to see some sort of linebacker blitzing or something like that, kind of cover the inside. And it's, I don't know. Got a timeout, Dragons.
We're going to step away 30 seconds with them. Balance was able to break off a pretty good run there, D-Wood, into Junction City territory. It's where they'll start it at about the 49. See if you can stop him. You know what's coming. 12's going to get it. He's got some space out there. Woody's finally
good tackle right there by Dom. Good low tackle. Going to make it. He's going to pick up
about 5'6".
Yeah, going to pick up about 2 more after contact right there.
Yeah, that was Woody didn't have a good angle. He was kind of dragging him, and Dom come in and cleaned it up. About the 43. 2:55, kind of a clock-eating drive here. Glen Rose.
Well, I mean, the Dragons needed what they needed to start this half. They had that long kickoff return. Terrible block in the back. You just gotta be smarter than that. Behind the play, not even in the play, and then you sit there and you stop them and you had a chance to score again. I know it might have been different if you had, but
he's able to pick up the first.
Right there.
That kid's tough.
Yeah, he's hard running.
We got a Dragon down. I'm not sure who that is. Singleton. Glen Rose with a even if they're not able to come away with the score here, they're able to eat a lot of clock.
Yeah, that's big. I mean, if you could have got the 2-point, could have made it a 2-score game right there.
And had the momentum. And now you kind of just get stopped on the 3. Same hole.
He kind of just follows his blockers well.
They do a great job.
Yeah,
ball's out. It was out of bounds. I can't see who. Was that Singleton that finally brought him down? Yeah, he gets 2 or 3 blockers, and he tucks in behind them. Credit him, man. Balance and who was 12?
I can't. Let me see if I can get that roster back out. Okay, he deserves to have his name called. That's Lane Franks.
Lane Franks, credit him, man. Both of those players right there followed their blocks extremely well.
Good tough running, too.
Great blocking up front. I mean, you can see why Glen Rose is a 3A powerhouse. They've got 50, 55 kids lined up over here on the sideline. Lee come out of nowhere.
Right there with a chance to make the play, and you don't make it.
Singleton again.
Singleton played pretty good the second half at linebacker replacing Pinister.
Oh, yeah, if you're just now joining that, Pinister, it was either the first or second possession, D-Wood. That was a huge loss for this Dragon defense as well. He come up limping pretty bad, and he was not able to return. He took out a 102 tackler in the first 5 minutes of the game.
Lose your leading tackler.
And he made a couple pretty good stops there in that first drive. I mean, that hurts.
You're gonna have to have a turnover here. We're gonna send a corner blitz.
High snap. He's just gonna have to go down. Banks cleaned it up.
Good big time sack right there. Gonna make it a 3rd and long. About a 3rd and 8.
Clock still ticking. 1:05 left here in the third. As we said, clock is not your friend.
No, they're going to
milk
Junction
it. City.
They're going to milk it all.
I don't blame them.
It's probably this play, and it's going to be into the first quarter. I mean, if I could talk, into the third quarter. Appreciate the look, Brennan.
He's going to try to go right back around that side. He's hit.
He's
Stop.
Stuck right there, about 3 yards short.
Anxious to see. I was going to say, they don't play that flag in the backfield. Trying to see, did they run their field goal kicker out here, D-Wood?
No, he's still on the sideline. They're going to try to hurry up and pick up the first down.
30, they should let this run into the quarter.
Yeah, this is going to end the
4th and 3.
Well, they might try to get on the, try to get on the jump.
Good job staying put.
They're telling them to hold. They're just going to take it to the quarter, looks like, from the coaching staff.
I'd go down and try to make them jump again, though. You got 7 seconds. They're just going to take it to the quarter. You got a big 4th down coming up here to start this 4th quarter. It's 35-12. 4th and call it 3, D-Wood. We'll be back in 30 seconds. Monster 4th down here for Glen Rose. It's 35-12.
Big time.
You don't want to give Junction City that football back.
If you're going to try to make this a more respectable game here, you got to get this stop right here. 4th and 3.
They're going to bring 2 in motion, D-Wood.
Again, be careful of don't jump off sides.
He's got it. He's going to try to draw back. He's got a guy open. He's going to have to throw it across the middle. He's got a first down at the 5.
Number 9 sure-handed right there.
Caldwell was in coverage. Not much you could do there. That was just a good play call.
They brought him all the way across the field.
Caldwell was right there to make the tackle.
That was a well-thrown ball right there.
He's
He
just a
hit
good
his
play.
receiver, yeah.
Thought he was going to try to hit the one a little earlier, and it wasn't there. Caldwell holding
got
on
him
to
wrapped
him.
up right there, about to pick up about 1 or 2.
Singleton
About,
and
2 yard pickup maybe.
Hudson were able to clean that up. Caldwell got a hand
They're
on
going to
him.
hurry up and get on the line. You got, if you're the Dragons, hurry up.
You got to get down. Here it comes. Junction was not down. You got to get the
keeper.
Lee's not going to be able to get it.
That's a smart play.
Did a lot of selling there trying to get the flag.
That was a smart play right
very
there. That's the first time he's kind of kept it on a run.
We've been looking for him to keep one, D-Wood. You knew it was coming sooner or later.
He's shown the ability to run the ball.
Yeah, he's pretty good on his feet. That's 7 for Glen Rose.
A couple of times he's kind of kept looking downfield. He's had chances probably to pick up the first down running the ball. But
I thought that last possession they had, I thought he was going to be able to pick up 10 or 12 yards on his legs, and he opted to throw it, and the receiver dropped it. But been waiting on him to draw it in.
I'm going to get the offsides call now. A false start. Which one is it, guy? Offsides.
I get it on Hankton, I think. I would have liked to saw that earlier.
We're just going to.
Make him.
They're going to make him re-kick it anyway.
It's 41-12 with 11:05 left in the game. Good crowd for Junction here tonight.
Yeah, they traveled well for this one.
Once again, man, you're just a couple of.
Penalty is declined.
Well, this one had some fireworks here early. I mean, credit Glen Rose. They got the couple of turnovers, and that's what was going to win this ball game, turnovers. And
the extra possessions that we gave them.
And they just were able to score just back to back to back. Credit their kicker, too, man. He's looked good tonight.
He's a good kicker. He's a solid kicker for 3A football.
42-12, Glen Rose on top with 11:05 left here. We'll be back in 30. Junction City getting set to receive the kick. And if you're Glen Rose, D-Wood, you keep risking kicking it back there.
You do. You ain't got nothing to lose here. If they score, they score.
Do you want to see 3 run down the field again?
I'd like to see it as a Dragon fan.
Onside kick it. And there it is. And
they touched it before it went 10.
They touched it.
They touched it before it went 10 in my eyes.
I thought he touched it at about 8.
Like he touched it right there about the.
The ball's letting them know he touched it before it got to the 50-yard line. Someone's got to call that. I mean, I thought it was pretty obvious.
Nah, that was pretty bad. He touched it well before 10.
Told you they were going to onside kick it, D-Wood.
That was. It should be Dragon Ball right here. He touched it well before 10 yards. Not well before. It was still.
It was about a yard before.
It was before 10 yards.
Wow. Trying to get Hankton over here across the field. Do you take a shot here? You really try to pour it on him?
He's going to stick to the run game, run some clock.
Tackled him well, but it was Singleton having a pretty good game here. Dom and the quarterback having a little friendly exchange. Love to see it. Dom's as competitive as they come. I myself am quite competitive at Wahoo at Memos on Sunday these days, D-Wood. It's about all I have left to be competitive with. But I mean, credit these Dragons, man. They didn't tuck their heads completely. They didn't I mean, they fought. I mean, Glen Rose has done everything to win this ball game. Trip tackle by, I believe, Hudson. I was trying to see what was going on downfield there.
That's just blocking down the field.
Yeah, I was trying to see where the ball was at, and I didn't know that was Singleton and 50. Hood. I think you said Ty Hood earlier, D-Wood, I believe.
They just finished in the block.
50 is a ball player for
he's a ball
Glen
player.
Rose.
He's a good linebacker, good lineman for him.
Fans at Glen Rose getting a little rowdy. They're going to have a very tough game next week with Boonville. Going to gash it with balance again.
There.
Deuce is going to ride him down. That's a big man you're carrying. 50 got
22. He kind of looking a little shaken up right there. I understand why. That's
a 350-pound
man that just landed on you. He
Paul
feeling that one a little
Will
bit.
checking in for
Dom.
Yeah, if you're Glen Rose, you got to look. I know you're up 30, man. You got to look at getting a couple of these kids.
Well,
Caldwell.
I don't understand it. I don't understand it at all. Like, what's the? Yeah, no, I don't know.
You just give them a
mental
free five.
mistakes. You just come into the game and you make a mental mistake.
You're out there on. I don't know, D-Wood. Glen Rose, they're winning the battle in the trenches. They're just gashing 5-6 yards of carry.
It's also the Dragons, where they're trying to run the ball, shut it down nicely. It's a good cutback run.
It was. He was pulling him in. Easy, buddy. I mean, when you got your hands inside the shoulder pads and you're pulling,
He's pulling them. He's trying to get a whistle is what he's trying to get.
Baker, I haven't seen the kid do anything dirty all season.
He's not that type of player.
It's going to be about a 6-yard carry for Glen Rose.
Like the refs kind of
get into it right now. Just go ahead and snip it.
Get a little some sort of control before if anything.
Both
could
sides,
happen.
you know. I mean,
this is
we're all
playoffs.
for it.
Glen Rose has something to play for still.
Good cut back there for balance. He's going to spin that in. He's in.
That's a big.
What a play! What a run by 22.
That's a strong run by him.
We had him wrapped up at, I would say the 10-yard line. He carried a couple kids, man. That's a strong kid. Boonville up 44-16 in theirs. That's going to be two pretty strong running backs next week.
Balance and Goff, yeah, that's going to be a good matchup. I don't see Glen Rose running the ball next week like they have this week, though. That's a
fake.
Low snap.
He's going to walk in. Popped well, right at it. When it rains, it pours, D-Wood. We're going to step away for 30 seconds. And we're back here. 8 minutes left to go in this one. Glen Rose still trying to tack these last couple on pretty quick here, D-Wood. Still onside kicking?
Yeah, I hope that. If they do, that's I don't know. That's gonna.
No, I don't think they do it this time.
It's a little sportsmanship stuff right there. If they do,
they do. They got it again.
Yeah, this is.
I didn't think they touched that one before it went.
No, they didn't.
That was a good one.
Right there. Yeah, this is.
If you're the refs, you got to be looking for it now because it's.
I mean, that's.
I'll say it. It's classless, D-Wood.
Yeah, you're up big right here, and you're onside kicking right here.
It's classless. I'll say it for what it is. I mean, this is. There's no tomorrow. I mean.
For Junction,
I'm not going to say anymore.
It's not looking good right here, but I mean, that's. I mean,
send me the fine.
Yeah,
I don't like it. I know it's chippy, man. You're up 50.
50 to 12. You're still onside kicking right here. That's
whatever.
That tells a lot about character.
It's okay. You'll be onside kicking next week at Boonville when the score is a little different. He's in the gun. He's going to.
And
get
we
offsides?
have a flag right here. I don't know what it's going to be for. We're going to have
close
another.
to a horse collar on that side.
If he would have went down, it'd be. What's this one going to be?
I don't know if we lined up offsides. There is a flag on that far side too, D-Wood.
Okay, so they did throw. It's going to be offsetting penalty then. Oh, they did? Okay.
Yeah, I see it at the 48.
Looked like somebody might have lined up offside.
They're going to back it up 5.
Start.
I didn't see it.
False start.
Going to bring Jalen Ivey and Javion, the seniors. Tony Hodges and Jeter will check out. Credit those two, man. Those two in the middle of this defense, they have really stepped up these last few
Two seniors,
weeks.
I mean, they've, really and truly, ever since the week of Smackover, they've really turned it on and been good leaders right there. Ivy and Davis right there.
Man, as a competitor, D-Wood, it's you see stuff like we've seen up here tonight. It's just they still got what's his name in this ball game.
That's good. Another hard run by Balance. It's still
4.
3rd and long, but
still second, right?
22 is wanting the call. I'm not going to mention what he did earlier in the game, but
yeah. Send us the fine, D-Wood. 2nd and 11. At about call it the 47.
Yeah, it'll be 2nd down, not 3rd and down. That's my bad.
Down to 5 minutes left in this one. This Junction City team has made leaps and strides this year. I mean, you got to remember.
It's been a lot of improvement, man. It's
trying to strip him. You're not going to arm tackle that kid. He's going to get hit from behind. That's
Larry. Good chase down tackle right there by Larry, not giving up on the play.
Like we said, this team, you have a completely new coaching staff. You have a lot of completely new kids. Man, credit. It's been a great year for Junction City. 3A football's tough. You're a small 3A school.
I mean, there's a reason you're possibly. I mean, you're supposed to be going down to 2A next year.
Yeah, so you're really a 2A school playing in 3A. And it was a good year.
It was a good year. I mean, the quarterfinals, I mean, you wish you could have went a little bit further. I mean, there were a couple instances, injuries and stuff like that, and some players that couldn't play for you.
Jamarian Tolles, Jay Carter, but you lost Pinister. I mean, that's 2 players right there that are all-state caliber players. That's a man. Look at that how far he just hit him out of bounds over here. Lee's not the.
Yeah, gotta.
That was a very. I mean, he was over here in the green.
Yeah,
that was 50.
You got. I mean, I don't know.
You've got 100 pounds on him. So I mean,
these refs have let it play and all that.
They have. Credit them. They've done a good. I think the refs have done a fairly good job on that tonight.
Yeah, I mean, they really have. I mean, it hasn't really. I mean, there's been good hard blocking, and I mean, close to the whistle after the whistle, but
nothing just crazy. 2-yard gain, 2nd and 8. 3:15 left in the game.
No complaints about Glen Rose. I mean, they're a good, solid football team. I mean, just little character issues, in my opinion, on onside kicking late.
They're wanting it on Jackson Thurman. They're just begging for penalties, man. Baker's down.
He's getting up. He's a little slow, a little ginger.
Yeah, I mean, he missed last week. The sophomore phenom, Baker, has a very bright future for this Junction City team.
That's another thing you can look at, our Dragons. This is a very young team right now.
You're going to add Jamarian Tolles back into this lineup next year. You have all of your pass rushers back next year. Man, you've got
mainly the majority of your interior linemen as well.
Brady Pinister, you've got Dominique Grimes. I mean, that's two. Taylon Owens, you're in good shape. Handoff around that left side. He's hit at the line, but he's able to spin out of it. And he's going to run that in. Do it to the onside kick it again.
He's going to take a knee at the 1. He's going to take a knee at the 1 yard line.
Going to try to get somebody on for another. Going to get one of their other kids, trying to get him a touchdown, I guess. Under 2 minutes left in this one, dude. They're just going to run the clock out from here, I believe.
Yeah, I think that's right here, about the
minute 45.
Minute 45 left. They're going to start taking knees inside the 5 now.
Let's go ahead and wrap this one up, D-Wood. They're in the victory formation. Credit Glen Rose. They made the plays they had to make tonight. Special teams, they got a couple turnovers. They've recovered, I believe, 3 onside kicks. Credit them, man. They're a good football team.
Everything need to go your way went Glen Rose's way. I mean, they're a good football team. I mean,
you got 3 or 4 studs, Hood, Balance, 12. I mean, you've got several kids that are just standouts.
Good lineman, number 50. He's good linebacker. He blocked well.
Good football player, man. Yeah. They're a great, and they're going to be in a dogfight next week with Boonville, I believe.
Yeah, it's going to be a good one up there. I believe they're going to have to travel to Boonville.
I believe so. Well, folks, it's been fun this year, and if you're interested in some basketball, tune in to us. As soon as they get started, we'll be bringing y'all some games. We're going to try to get some road games this year for y'all.
We're going to have one more knee, it looked like. We're sitting there.
Enjoyed these seniors calling their games. Great careers for Junction City, several of them. I mean, you hate to see it end this way, but
it's against a tough team.
It's against a
right
tough
here,
team,
Glen
a
Rose.
powerhouse in 3A. We're going to go ahead and wrap this one up and get stuff settled. Good luck to Glen Rose the rest of the way.
The following has been an exclusive presentation of the Dragon Sports Network.